Welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be making the profile page component. That component will be having the avatar, a name, website and everything else which we stored in the table. So the table which we'll be making will be using Supabase as a backend, and that Supabase backend will be storing all the details regarding to our profile, and that profile will be connected to the universities and the countries for visa application and for admission applications. So let's begin coding and start our Supabase tutorial, which includes front-end and back-end both. So before starting to code, let's see a demo how it's working and how our profile page looks like. So you can see this is the old dashboard which we made in the previous video. So now we have a profile page where I can see my profile. There is an edit button which I'll click and it will be able to edit the profile. Then we have our name, our website, and along with that we have our username. So if I click here, I can change my change my display picture. It shows uploading. Once I refresh, it loads the new image. Then I have other properties like I can edit my username. It should be unique, but I can edit it. I can even update my website. Let's say I'll update it for you right now, and I'll change my name. So you can see it will be real time. Yeah, so it's updated now. So now if I want to check whether it's using backend or not, I'll go to Supabase again. Inside Supabase, I have a table. That table is known as profiles. So here it's Piyush as username, avatar URL, which is this, website, which we changed recently, and everything else. So how we are storing the profile picture, that also I'll show. We are using S3 buckets. We have a bucket of avatars where I am storing all the avatars here. This is the avatar which we just now uploaded. Yeah, so this is the one, and this is the old one which was already there. So it keeps track of the avatars with the versions, and everything else is being worked here. And the best part is it's totally scalable and easy to use. So now let's start the coding part. So this functionality which we are making has two parts. The first part includes all the front-end code and all the front-end logic. The second part includes all the part which are asynchronous and calls Supabase. So that's the back-end logic for us. So the first step which we'll be doing will be refactoring. We have to refactor the dashboard stage which will be able to show profile or anything else on the click of the nav bar, so that if I click on see my profile, I'll be able to see the profile on that dashboard stage itself. So let's begin the refactoring process. So you can see we have a dashboard stage here. We'll put content and we'll put content here, which will be the dynamic content. Right now it will be showing error. So now what we'll do, we'll take this steps component, and since we know that it's the home page of the dashboard and that's the only thing which required steps, so we'll put it in the container. We'll go to dashboard home container. Dashboard home container. So this is the content of the dashboard home container which we just now got. Now you can see there are some errors. We'll take that also. So we are getting all this data from this context. We'll call this context here, use steps. Yes, so it's happy now. Now we'll call this inside here and as a dashboard container once here. So now we have dashboard stage here, and here also we'll call content. Yes, so now we'll go to dashboard, protected routes, dashboard container. So here we have to show content, and here we'll pass the content which will be dashboard home container. Yes, so now let's see how it's looking. Okay, so we have an error. So content of type any is not assignable. Okay, let's see. Dashboard container contains dashboard home container as content. That one. So dashboard stage content is equal to content. Okay, we'll open this. Dashboard containers. Same file, line number 37. So we don't have a line number 37. We'll see. Dashboard container. Okay, so it's dashboard container, not dashboard home container. Line number 37. Yes, so it's the error because we didn't pass content here. Content, and here we'll pass content. Yeah, so it's happy. Profile is empty. Slash dashboard, it's this, and profile is this. Now what we'll do, we'll refactor something else also. We need this dashboard navbar also in the other routes. Now what we'll do, we'll go to the profile page. Here also we'll use the same thing. We'll copy paste it, and inside profile also we'll copy paste this, and we'll put content as profile container, and we'll create this new container for us. Inside containers, profile containers, and profile. So let's see if it's working properly or not. I am profile and I am home. You can see it's working flawlessly. So now we are done with the step 1, which is the creating the refactoring the dashboard and making it work with profile also. So now let's start the second part. So let's make the profile container now. The profile container will contain the card and the avatar and all the data which we have. Right now we'll be making static data, but now after doing this, in the third step we'll be connecting our Supabase with this. So let's begin. So now we'll remove the div. Instead of this, we'll make it a flex box, which will be the full width. Align it to the center and justify content also to center. Yes. Now we'll put a box of padding 2. Inside this, we'll create the heading. That heading will be edit profile, box text align, center, heading my profile. Let's see how it's looking. Yeah, looks perfect. Now let's create another box. That box which will be containing our card. Width, margin top and bottom should be 4. Border width is equal to 1px, which will be using as a shadow. Now background, use color value. Value as white alpha, transparent white of 700 type, and grayish, which will be black alpha. You can use 300, and border radius as 1, and padding of 8. Overflow as hidden. So I am the card. Let's see how the card is looking. So this is the card. Okay, we forgot to make it G. Now let's create the card avatar. So we'll be making our own avatar component which Supabase provides us. We'll go to Supabase. There we have a, you can search on Supabase itself, Supabase Quick Starter React. There we have a already pre-made component which is known as avatar. We'll be using Dart1. Yeah, so this is the component. We'll copy it and paste it in the components folder. Avatar / index.tsx. So we got the avatar here. So let's take the avatar from the Supabase library, which they have already mentioned us. So this is the one. Now let's try what error we are getting. If you are not getting any error, then we'll go and do the other stuff. Yeah, so Supabase client. So our Supabase client is 2 levels up. Yes, so now it's done. So we are done with the avatar. Now next what we'll do is calling the avatar here. So what all we have in avatar we'll see. Okay, so this is calling the avatar from the library. We don't need that. We'll remove that and we'll call the avatar which we created. This is it. So now it requires some props which are URL, which we'll take from the Supabase, but for now we will put any URL. I'll show you how. Size, I'll give it 30 for now as static size, and on upload as a function. Right now I'm putting it as a empty function. This URL I'll show you. I'll take the one which we have in the avatar app constant for now. Yeah, this GitHub. No, sorry, my bad. We'll use the avatar which is being used in navbar. Dashboards navbar avatar as avatar, this one. We'll fix that also, but for now we do the one which we are doing right now. Now it's happy. So let's try how it's looking. Okay, you can see right now it's not showing anything. You'll see why it's happening. URL. Okay, so this is because we are storing it. Okay, we haven't put the name also. Chakra avatar as avatar from my bad, it should be avatar as chakra avatar, and then we'll call the chakra avatar here. Okay, so chakra avatar, yes. So now it's happy. Now name is also required. So what we'll do, we'll put the name. Right now I'll put some static name. Yes, so our card is ready with the avatar. You can see it's showing my initials, and if I click on upload, it's opening a file explorer where I can upload an image. Let's make the other part. So let's do one smart thing. We'll modify the avatar. We'll have the name along with that the username and the website details in the avatar itself. So it will be looking much better. Let's try it. So first of all, let's make it chakra avatar here also. Avatar URL, alt, class name. We don't need class name here. Yeah, that's done. And that is also done. So let's put a grid here. Grid, which it will be not a simple grid but a template one. Columns, repeat 1, 1, with a gap of 1. We'll wrap it around it. Now what we'll do, we will put grid item column start should be 1 and column end should be 2. So it will be of 2 columns. Height 10 and we'll close this grid item. Yes, so first grid item is ready. Now let's do the second grid item, which will be the name. So this grid item will be taking 6 columns and a height of 5. Let's put a text of font size Excel with Let's put name here, correct. I don't know why it always occurs in text, but let's keep it. Now our name should be ready. Let's see how it's looking. So you can see on the right hand side, I can see the name. Let's fix the other stuff also. What we'll do, we'll remove that upload thing. Doesn't look that great. We'll remove this label. Yeah, looks perfect. Instead of that, we'll put a username. So let's make another item. It will start at 6 only and width 12. Height same. Let's put the website here. So for putting this, we'll make it a link component, link href as website. And inside the props, let's call the website, and wherever we are calling avatar, which is only one place for now, let's call website. Let's see how it's looking. Yeah, looks perfect. Now let's make the edit functionality. So we want the user to be able to edit the form also, or edit the profile also. He or she can change his or her name, username, upload an avatar, or even change their website. So let's stick to that. So for that, we'll go to where we have called our avatar. It was profile. Inside profile we have profile container. Inside that we have avatar. So now let's make a flex. Okay, so first what we'll do, we'll show the username also, because that is also important. Let's create username just like that for now and see how it's looking. Looks perfect. Now let's create a divider. So divider is nothing but an HR. Yes. Okay, so we want this inside the box only. Yes, so it's done. Now let's create the editing part. So what we'll do, we'll create a button first. So next to the profile button only, we'll create a button. It's called FA pencil, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, FA pencil art. On click. So if you click this, what should happen? It should enable the fields. So let's make it set enabled as true, and let's create the same state also. Const enabled set enabled is equal to use state false. It should be false by default. So let's create a, yeah, so if it's enabled, then only we'll show the following form. So let's create a form control. Let's name it username. So this username, okay, so first of all let's wrap it with a normal form. Yeah, so inside this let's give it a form label, username, and an input type text, default value. Right now I'm putting it as Piyush. You can put anything right now because we are not finalizing this. We'll be taking the values from the super base. So on change, set user name. Okay, so we'll copy paste the same thing. 3. So let's name it username website. Let's keep it capital. Website, and the other one for what all we have. We have username, website, and name. So first of all we should make this event.target.value, v.target.value here also. Now let's call that state const, not color mode, name, set name, const website, set website, state const username, set username is equal to use state. Yes, so seem to be happy. Let's see how it's looking. Yes, looks perfect. So now what we'll do, okay, so we want it to be disabling and enabling both. So for doing that, what we'll do, we'll create a so for making it disabling and enabling, we'll create a function known as handle disability, and we'll rename it to disabled. And we'll call handle disability there. Handle disability. I don't need to send any params. So and disabled. We'll see what's wrong. Seems to be perfect. Cannot find name enabled. Where did we write enabled? Nowhere. So weird. Yes, seems to be working. Now we'll put a edit button also. So in the last, we'll create a button, color scheme as our color scheme. type, submit, we'll name it edit. Yes. So let's make it, give it a width. So we want it to be 100%. So let's give it a width of 100%. Yes. Let's give it a padding on top. Okay. Should be margin 5. Yeah. Looks good. So we are done with the profile one. So in the next one, what we'll do, we'll create this profile function which we already created. We'll connect this to Supabase and then we'll try what actually happens when we create the profile in Supabase, and when we get authorized, when we log in, is it able to connect to the profile or not, and we'll see the relationships in SQL and other stuff. So see you in the next one where we'll be learning this. And one more thing, I have seen that you guys are not subscribing to my channel. Please do subscribe and like this video. Thank you.